All right, your favorite segment, the best segment. I mean, it can't be stopped. Like, guys, we throw heat with the answering questions. Like, it's not even funny. Like, this segment of the podcast is great. So we have questions that you guys have asked me on Discord. If you want to ask me a question, feel free to join the Discord server in the description. Make an account if you don't already have one. Go to the Ask EmSwizzle channel in my Discord server and ask me anything and as many questions as you want. So, with that, let's scroll up because we have unanswered questions from a few days ago. So our first one comes from Spadicey. I'm not sure if that's how I say it. Spadicey16. Favorite console that isn't a Nintendo console. So that's pretty hard because my top 3 consoles of all time are all Nintendo. So the answer would be my Xbox. I have an Xbox Series S right here, right out of camera. That would be my favorite. That's where I play my sports games, my high quality third-party games that are not. I mean, obviously you can't play Nintendo games on there, but my high quality third-party games that I don't want to play on the Switch for poor performance, I play on the Xbox. So FIFA, sports games, and so that's where I do all my secondary gaming. Next, we have a question from SM Galactic. Will you do a Splatoon 3 or a Zelda stream in the future? You know, I thought about a Zelda stream, and maybe we'll do it. The only issue is I'm not good at Zelda games, so you guys will either have to help me, or I'm gonna be like looking up like YouTube guides in between. I mean, I don't know. Because I also like to enjoy games off stream as well. Like, I don't like to have to entertain. So I love entertaining and I love streams. But just like for some games, first experience, first hands-on, I like to do it alone and just kind of take it all in and not have to, worry about, thank you for subscribing. It's all great, and I'm so blessed that I can stream a game like that and people will show up. But it's just, it's kind of like a thing with me. It's like I kind of like to just see it on my own. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. It'll come down to like the week before I'll make that decision, but we'll see. I can't really guarantee it. I don't want to guarantee it, but yeah, we'll see when the time comes. Oh shoot, I missed a few questions. All right, next, Sandwich asking, what's your favorite free Switch game? Oh shoot. I don't play many, but if I I know. Pokemon Rumble. Wait. Is that? Sorry, shoot. Pokemon Unite. Pokemon Unite is my favorite free Switch game. I'm not sure why I said Rumble. I'm not sure why. Pokemon Unite is my favorite free Switch game. I've put hours into that game, and I just have great memories playing it with friends and stuff. I love that one. Next, we have that die-hard Mario fan asking, favorite game with Mii's in it. So, like main Mii games, that would be Miitopia, Tomodachi Life. Game with Mii's in it, period. That could be as far as Mario Golf. I'm going to give you one of the games that mainly has Mii's in it, so that would be Tomodachi or Miitopia. And out of those two games, I personally choose Tomodachi Life. Not one thing against Miitopia. I own it for the 3DS and the Switch. I love the game. Obviously, I love it. But Tomodachi Life is just, there's more to do. It's not like it ends at some point. Like there's more to do, daily tasks, and it's a bit more funny and gets you smiling a bit more. So I choose Tomodachi Life. Next, we have Icy Tiger. Why did you switch your profile picture on YouTube? So I got a lot of people saying that they didn't like it. They don't like the new profile picture. All right. I love it, and the reason why I switched it is because the old one I've had since January 2022. And that's fine. Like, obviously, you don't have to change your profile picture every single year, but it's like my hair was my old hairstyle, and it was just so outdated, and it just didn't fit the channel anymore. Like, it fit my channel when I streamed more often and when I played more games on the channel, but like in the logo that I used to have, I'm like back to back with my favorite Animal Crossing villager. Stantler, the Pokemon, is behind me. And it made sense because I was more of a streamer and it made sense because, you know, you see those characters in the games that I'm playing. But now that I mainly make shorts and some long form content here and there, I just felt like just me being the center of the channel is, because that's kind of like what you get. The characters that you saw in my profile picture, my old one, Fret from Animal Crossing, and Stantler, you didn't see on the channel at all. Now, when I used to stream Animal Crossing, Pokemon, you would see them more. Now, you don't. And so, I was probably going to change my channel logo anyway, but it's just me now. It's me. That's the same picture from the Mario Matter logo, you know, square on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It's the same logo. It's me. I do like it a lot. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like it, but it's the one I think is best. So I've updated it, and it's staying there until at least, or, you know, at the earliest, next year. Next, we have a question from Wendigo. Do you think the next Mario Mainline game would appear in the next gen console? That is tough. All right, so mainline Mario games. So that could be like Mario Odyssey, and then like Mario Bros is mainline, right? Like Mario Bros is mainline. Yeah. Okay. So Mario Bros, Mario Odyssey. Will it be on the next console? That's tough. Okay. I say no. I say no. I feel like there has to be Mario Odyssey 2, and it's going to be on the Switch. And even if not that, you would think Nintendo would put out something related to the Mario movie, which would then be a mainline game. I think that we have at least one more Mario mainline game in store somewhere, because you don't really see any Nintendo console with just one mainline Mario game. You don't really ever see that. So that would lead me to believe that there's going to be at least one more. So I'm not sure what it'll be. Mario movie game, Mario Odyssey 2, you know, whatever. I'm not sure what it'll be, but I do believe that there is one more in store. Next, we have a question from the Soda Boy. Do you think that Nintendo should do what Sony is doing and put a couple Nintendo games on, so like maybe Breath of the Wild, maybe Kirby Star Allies and Mario Odyssey, then see if they do well? What does that mean? Put a couple Nintendo games on. Do you mean like put them on like other consoles? That might not be your question, but it's kind of like an incomplete sentence. Do you think that Nintendo should do what Sony is doing and put a couple Nintendo games on, so like maybe like on other I don't know, and then you end it with see if they do well? I would assume that your question is put them on other consoles. That might not be your question, but that's what it sounds like to me. If that is your question, should they do that? Probably not, because it'll stop people kind of from buying Nintendo consoles. It won't, because you have to buy the Switch to play Mario. You don't have to. If it was on other consoles, you wouldn't have to buy Nintendo's consoles to play Mario. Like, everyone could buy an Xbox and play everything. So it wouldn't make much sense to buy a Switch if you could play Mario on other consoles. And the Soda Boy, if that's not your question, please leave another one. I didn't understand the question. It was kind of like an incomplete sentence. So if that was not the question, please try to rephrase it and I can answer it next time. Next, we have a question from SM Galactic. Do you think that the next Animal Crossing game will come out with the next gen console? Do I think that? I think so. Unless they put out a spin-off. If they make a spin-off on the Switch, I won't be surprised. It would just do so well, and it makes a lot of sense because New Horizons sold so well, Switch sold so well, Animal Crossing spin-off just makes sense. But for the next mainline game, yeah, no, definitely next console. But for a spin-off, we could see it on the Switch. I don't know for sure, though. Spin-off could be on the Switch. Next, we have a question from JC the Memer. Have you played the past Professor Layton games on the DS? I have not. Now, ever since that Professor Layton game got announced in the Direct, I've wanted to look into the series because I feel like that's a series that I would actually like to play. Professor Layton games. I've not played one. I couldn't tell you what the game looks like, what it's about, how to play. I couldn't tell you any of that. I've never played one of those games in my life. but I want to get into the series and I want to look more into it and see if it's a series that I would like. Because I've heard people say that it's, a great series and that it's awesome sauce and it's fantastic. I've never played it, so I might have to look into buying one of the older games and trying it out and seeing what it's like. But so the answer is no, I've not played any of those games, but I do want to look into it. So